Hello, family members. Thank you once again for joining. It's another brilliant evening, and we can see a few new people in the house. Thank you for joining from wherever you're joining. And of course, go ahead and subscribe. Listen, stay tuned. And if you have a few questions, if you find this interesting, drop your questions in the chat. Guys, as you can see, we have a brand new face in the building, and we are very, very excited to listen to him share his own passion. As you can see from the topic, there is more to ONPASSIVE than you and myself can imagine. So, Brother Alex, you are welcome to this platform called Empowerment Network.
Hello and good evening to everyone, and thank you for inviting me to your show.
Sure, we're blessed to have you here. Hi, Andy.
Hi, guys.
Hola.
Fantastic Friday.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Oh, yeah, it was Friday. It's fantastic indeed having a new face in the house. Hello, Brother Collins. Welcome.
Hello. The old face is here.
Yeah, sure. So, guys, we're happy that you are here. Join in this conversation, share your passion. Let's join and contribute to what our brother has to share with us today. So, we would like to give you the opportunity, Alex, to tell us, first of all, about a tiny bit about yourself. Where originally are you from? And maybe a bit of what you have done in life before meeting ONPASSIVE.
Well, I'm coming from little but beautiful country, Slovenia, the only country that has love written in its name. So the right topic for ONPASSIVE conversation. What can I say? Before I joined ONPASSIVE, I was involved in some other projects, and I joined because my friend told me, Alesh, come here, listen, this will be a big thing. And first of all, I didn't want to listen and see. Then afterwards, I joined just because of fear of missing something out. And that was in October of 2019. And in July 2020, I started to follow more closely since pandemic started, and I had more time spending online. And I found out that I need tools and for digital marketing that was promised in ONPASSIVE. And also, even before, I was looking for ways for passive income. So these were main reasons why I joined ONPASSIVE in the first place. But the vision in 2020 is completely different than vision in 2023. Why? Because when time went by, I started to get more and more ideas. Many friends and other people were starting to join our Slovenian community that originally started in June 2020 with creating a Facebook page, a Facebook group, sorry. And many people joined only because they trusted those guys that recommended ONPASSIVE as an idea, as a movement, as a company. Then we started to translate webinars from Ash for those who didn't understand English. And that's how all went on. And in June the 3rd, we had first official event in Slovenia. We had 7 events before, but this one was on a totally different level. We had 250 attendees, and maybe the reason why I'm speaking now today is because I have invited Chris Johnson to attend our event on OConnect. Why? Because
Alesh,
yeah.
sorry, I would like to hold you a bit. You know, you said something earlier on that I would like to have a quick follow up on, and then we'll let our brothers comment a bit before you go ahead, because you
Okay.
have the evening is yours. So we will give you time to say everything you have in mind. You told us earlier on that you were first involved in a few projects. By projects here, I understand you might have been businesses, and finally you joined ONPASSIVE and took took it personal, and you are on it till now that we speak. So did you find any difference between what you were doing then and what ONPASSIVE has been promising you and where we are today?
Well, the thing is that even before ONPASSIVE, I was looking for ways to connect new economy with sport, so I can show sport athletes or sport clubs new ways of funding, new ways of sponsorship. But all the previous attempts were not successful, because either the people that supported at first they showed up as not the ones that I would be able to work on a long run.
Not committed.
That's one thing, and also business models were not so allowing my way of thinking to go through.
So if I can jump in again, what difference do you think ONPASSIVE is going to make in this case, like to take your wish of empowering the sports department?
Well, ONPASSIVE can give you whatever you want to achieve as far as any idea which is legit, which is ethical. You just have to find the right way to present it to either sport athlete or to businessmen or to whoever you meet. You just have to find the right way to show it, and that he or she can use it as a tool, as a business that will support his main activity, mission in life. So anything is possible with ONPASSIVE.
Wow. So, Alesh, I would like you to take a break here really quick, and let's hear what the gentleman will do. Listening to him for the past few minutes, guys, he has said just a lot, starting from, when he started, the passion, the meetings. I'm really surprised that he had up to 200 people face-to-face, 250. That was really great. Andy, he said something that made me think of you. I don't know whether you also, you can connect with that. He says OConnect will connect the new economy with sports and stuff like that. I know that you do some golf and stuff. So could you connect with that, or does that make sense to you?
I think with sporting events, we have OConnect. So I'm going to come at this at a different angle. So OConnect is or could be open to billions. It's unlimited. So you can have a billion on the call. So we have almost a monopoly. Things with football, for instance, with Sky TV in the UK, where if you want to watch a Premiership game, you have to subscribe to Sky. What happens if you open this opportunity out to tennis, to golf, to football, to cricket, to there's hundreds of thousands of different sports that could be viewed around the globe, and it eventually will give you far more choice. So yes, I like that. The other thing, I mean, there are lots of products that we have that would be advantageous to sporting companies. Or companies that are involved in sport. Things like OStar, for instance, and OPEA in particular, you've got a situation where they're going to be able to do all the recruiting, all the accounting, and all of those bits and pieces under one roof on single sign-on. Things like Otracker. I mean, let's look at Manchester United. We're on football, okay? And no, I don't support them. I'm just using them as an example, so please don't get me wrong. With Manchester United, it's one of the biggest global sports companies there are. So its website is its mainstay. There are so many things on that website and so many opportunities on that website. So we talked the other Saturday about how websites are making millions and millions and millions of pounds. And if you've got a facility using a company that's created products that can help that, like Otracker, now I guarantee that Manchester United would be using Google Analytics, and at the cost of 150,000 a year, right? So now all of a sudden you've got a product that is more comprehensive, far more features, but a fraction of the cost. Why wouldn't you use it?
I know.
Now
every single, Andy.
Yeah, you know, every single person that works for the club now becomes part of that opportunity, and now you spread that out to the fans. So you look at ONPASSIVE, for instance, and say, by the way, we have a social media platform just for fans. Okay, it's not it's not the other one that we use where we know things are being suppressed. It's specific. And each one of those, and there are millions and millions of people around the globe that follow Manchester United. God knows why, but they do. Right, so every single one of those could be on ONPASSIVE and, you know, as a fan. And that the company now have not only a secondary income, which hopefully they would start to use for charitable reasons rather than just put it into the coffers, but who knows? Football is a different opportunity, but just think about the opportunities that spring from it. It's incredible.
Wow, it's massive indeed. That's just ONPASSIVE for us. So there's another thing Alex said, Collins, that I would like you to comment on. He says ONPASSIVE can give you anything you want, as long as it is legit and it is ethical. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with Alex on this?
100% yes. Yes. That's a good one. But, you know, before I come to that, I want to touch a little bit on what Andy said about the sport. You forgot about booking.
Oh, my God. Wow.
That's a light bulb,
guys,
booking. Yeah.
You both forgot play.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I like you, Andy, since you mentioned Manchester United, since I'm supporter of Manchester United for the last 30 years. So
oh my God.
No.
All right, Alex, hold on. I want Collins to add to something or to comment on what you say. Let's hear what Collins had to say about this, because I found that really powerful from you. So Collins, go on that, please.
ONPASSIVE can give you everything, anyone, anywhere, because it was built for common people like us, businesses, medium-sized, large corporation. So whatever you want, you need, not want, because sometimes we always talk about our wants, but it's not what we need. So whatever we need will be in ONPASSIVE. You know, so we're talking about, let's look at the digital products. There are so many of them, they are uncountable. Some of them are free. We already know them, and more will be free. Mr. I said, not everything will make money out of it. Some of them you just need to give it for free. But think about the whole ecosystem, what ONPASSIVE has to offer to the world, you know, is beyond imagination. So high quality product for affordable price. So those who are coming just for the utilization of the products, they will earn so much value. So the value they will get will surpass what they are getting out there. Those who are coming to make some commission, the commission they will make will be much better. It will transform them over time. Over time. So it's not a get rich quick. We know over time they will be fulfilled. Those who want to advertise their businesses say, all right, I have my business. I don't want to be an affiliate. I want to use some of the products. They go to Marketplace, go to Walmart and OCommerce, put it there. What will happen? A lot of exposure, because we are talking about billions of users that will be in the ecosystem. They will see your product, the product you are selling. So that's your second business. Then think about if you have, say, an affiliate position, if you have more or whatever. So it's just, we can just talk from data center, which is coming, is there already. Think about those who even get jobs. They become administrator for company. What would they do? They'll administer data center, because it'll be like you call it, the way we have like administrators. They become an administrator. So they administer what? Our data center services, cloud hosting, and all of those to other companies. So it will create maybe hundreds of thousands of jobs, only data center. Wow. And people will create side businesses within the ecosystem. So whatever, I agree with Alex, whatever you can think of is achievable within ONPASSIVE.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. And with the emphasis he made on the fact that as long as it's legit and it is ethical. Thank you, Alex.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm giving it back to you again. It's your evening, Alex. Just pour out your heart. Whatever you think about ONPASSIVE, just tell us how you feel right now. Anything you want to tell us, we will go from there. Thank you.
Well, if I return back to our event, one of our members was supporting many countries in Africa, and one of the founders that she brought in was William, and William's story was seen by Chris Johnson, and Chris Johnson made a huge contribution to the project in Rwanda. And that was the main reason I want to bring Chris Johnson to our event to say thank him for whatever he did. And on this event, he brought Marty with him, and we had few minutes discussion with them on OConnect. If we connect Africa and the problems in Africa, I have also many ambitions to do some good in India. Why? Because they have pretty much the same problem, clean drinking water. When I was in India back in October last year, I saw many things, and one of them is a lot of water, but not very clean. And right at that time, I was hearing Air saying that we will have products to give people back clean water. And I said to myself, why not? And one person touched my heart, especially when we were down there for 15 days with one of the spiritual groups who are going there every year. And I was thinking, what can I do for this guy? And when I came back, I said to myself, I will give him one of the positions. And now he's also a founder, and he paid us a visit 14 days ago. And we already made some plans about actions that will take place after we start. So not only in our local community, my vision is expanding abroad, and that's the big difference between 2020 and now.
Okay.
There's I am really surprised when some people get the chance, get the information, but they don't take it for themselves. They just miss it. They just miss the opportunity, and it's not only that you have to be at the right time at the right place. You have to make also a decision to take this chance to work for you. And I try to help other members from our community to see opportunities in their fields. If someone is, for example, an owner of tourist agency, I was talking to a lady 1 week ago. She said, "How can I promote ONPASSIVE?" And I said to her, "Are you serious?" We sat down. We started to write down all the partners from all around the world, all the agencies that bring tourists to our country. I said to her, let them know that you are using the products and services of ONPASSIVE. Let them try them, and you will be surprised what will be the response that you will get.
Yeah, that's very, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's very true. And Alice, all of us are going through this. However, I think that we have very clear consciences, because those who are turning down this opportunity today would definitely come tomorrow wondering, oh my God, did I really turn this down? But then you just say, I told you. I think that's all we can do, right? So, Andy, there's something Alice has said that I would like you both to go on it again. From what I understand, he says that it's a personal decision to take the opportunity that Mr. Mufara is offering to us. So what you can do is present it, but then people have their choices to do whether or not to take it. Can we comment on that? Because I think that's powerful.
It's the old saying, isn't it? You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. At the end of the day, you can show people an opportunity, and some will never see it. Some will never have the vision. The ones that have the vision, Alice was saying that you're teaching people, you're showing people there's so much you want to do for others. I know Chris did a webinar with a chap from, I think the company was called We World Energy. And one of the products that they'd created was a machine that takes water out of the air, so that you have pure drinking water. And these things are, portable. And the chap was explaining that these things can be put into a village, so that every village would have one of these machines, and they would give them to these areas for free. They also have systems where they can create energy using magnets. So again, for certain villages that don't have any power, this would create power. Now, the new technologies are coming out, and this is where we ONPASSIVE get to change the world, because we have strength behind us. There have been many new technologies that come out, and we discussed a few before we came on air. Some of these technologies are being blocked, are being hidden from us. But when you've got a unicorn company with over 2 million customers wanting this technology to move forward, there's not a lot that can stop it. And this is where the key is. With, there's more to come than we can even imagine, because there are so many things that we'd like to bring forward for everybody to understand and everybody to make use of, to make the world a better place. And We World Energy is one of those companies, again, creating water and generating electricity for those in need. But that's just the start. This is where it gets really interesting, because yes, we have Obless, and the object behind Obless was to be able to raise money for various projects, be it a charitable project, be it creating water for a village, clean water for a village, or power for a village. But behind or in the background, you've got this hidden technology that can now be brought forward because we've got the power of this unicorn company behind us. And that's when it really starts to get interesting.
Wow, that's powerful. Collins, this is a powerful point. I would like you to hear your take from it as well. So, as this, Tim, this question you're asking, I've taken it down. We just want to give Alesh time to share his passion. So, if anybody has a question, drop it in the chat. If it's not really directly related to what Alesh is sharing, I promise you it is coming in the next Q&A. So kindly bear with us. However, let the questions keep coming. I'm here, guys. Thank you. So Collins, over to you, please.
Yeah, that's a good question. I will not talk about this question, but I'm thinking about what Alex said.
Yeah, sure.
You can take people on. You can share the business, but you cannot. To join is their decision.
Yeah.
Let's go back to when we had $97, when it was $1,997. A lot of people didn't join. They brought it down 90% or 95% off, and now it was $97. A lot of people still don't believe in it. They didn't believe. And when the door shut, I said, okay, I will still give another opportunity for those who can still see it. I will still give it for free. Come in as an affiliate. Just register, and if you are happy, click that button, still become an affiliate. That is free. Means you don't have to do anything. So if they offer me something for free, I'll even go and take a look, because it's free registration. If I don't like it, I can just click that delete button, delete my account, right? And I disappear. After all, I don't owe them anything, and they don't owe me anything. I've not put any money in where I can say, give my money back. There is nothing attached to it. Why not take the opportunity? You know, it is very difficult to see, like they always said, when you go, those who excavate diamonds and gold, it's not shiny, isn't it? From the extraction, it's not shiny. Crude oil is even nasty. But when they polish it, then you start to see the beauty of gold and diamond coming out. So for now, there are people like Alex said, when they will look at it, the tail end. What if Ms. Ashbufara turned to one and said, okay, I'm done with affiliate. I've got the number of affiliate I want. Those who are coming, they'll either be free users of the product because they'll use the free products, or they become customers of the paid product. When they look at the ecosystem, even they will not even have a way to look at it, because you will not be able to register to look at it. You can purchase the product one way or the other, or you can still get in, but you cannot click that button to become an affiliate. What if that button, that little affiliate, is gone? You know, they said they'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth, because say, oh, what have I done to myself? And there is no way Andy will tell you, take a look again, because it's all done and dusted. Like the way we can't bring anybody like founders anymore. You know, it's done, because even if I tell you that, it's just waste of my time, because even if I tell you, what can you do? What can I do? The door is already shut, you know. So what you've said is really good, because he said you can point it, because normally we'll be still sharing it, but it's up to those people to take that opportunity to say, you know what, after all, it is just free for me. I'm not paying anything, so why not give a try? And if I go in and I don't like it, look at the ecosystem, there is nothing there for me, click that button, delete myself, and I'm out. Like the way you can delete your Facebook account, you can delete all the account that you open, you can close most of the free products you are using, stay the same. But why not give a try, look at it? Because at the end of the day, but they said, as my brother Andy said, you know, if you don't see it, you don't see it. Not everybody will see it.
Right.
You know, yes, very few people will see it, but not everybody will really see what we are seeing. So I'll leave it there.
Exactly. Yeah, sure. I want you to leave it there, because why I asked both of you to comment on this, you know, is I was driving to something you've started mentioning. Andy, I would like you to have a go again. If Alex likes, he can add to it, or if he has another point to raise, we're happy, because it's your evening. But Andy, you know, we are just wondering, like Alex said, We are trying all we can. We're presenting it to people and they're just giving us deaf ears. The worry here is, would that come at some point in time where Mr. Mufare might say, all right, I've had enough. I don't want affiliate members anymore. Do we think that we'll get to that point?
Well, you've got to bear in mind that there are a potential customer base of 5.3 today, 5.3 odd billion potential customers. So every single person that uses the internet is a potential customer. But you can't have 5.3 billion affiliates. It doesn't work, because the last customer that gets in, there are no more customers. Now, having said that, there are different things that are likely to come out in the future that means that the customer base will increase again and again and again. Because technically speaking, we've got 5.3 billion customers for OConnect, and another 5.3 billion customers for OTracker, and another 5.3 billion customers for ONet, No Mail, etc. And as the products expand or are being released, he's likely to add other options, and those could be hardware rather than digital. Okay, so again, it expands your market still further. There are some people that just want pills and potions, let's say, for argument's sake, yeah, and will never go online. So the opportunity exists today with the digital products we've got of 5.3 billion, but you have to have a cutoff at some point. So the possibility, it was mentioned, but as I said, it is a possibility that they could fix the number at 100 million. You know, once you've got 100 million affiliates in, that's it. The doors close, and it's just customers from then on. Guesstimate, it's not set in stone. It was a figure that has been mentioned as an idea, nothing more. So get in now.
Perfect. I really appreciate that, Andy. Thank you so much. Collins, do you still want to add something on that?
To what Andy said is true, because no matter at what point there will be a cutoff. You know, you can't have 5.5 billion as affiliate. I don't think it's feasible for any business. Remember, ONPASSIVE is a business. Yeah, it's a business. Yeah, Mr. Ashmova has a good heart and one. Tell me, even when we are talking about 100 million affiliate, there is no business on the planet, on this planet with 100 million affiliate. None. You can check Amazon, check all of. We're talking about 250,000, and most of them are affiliate. You go to Facebook, it's not even 100,000. It's 150. So when you talk about 100 million, then it becomes like, yeah, this is really massive. Means they've given a lot of people the opportunity. But why should I wait to be the last person, to be that one, the last person that to enter to be the 100 million? Why should I be? You know, just get in now if you think it's good for you. And if you don't, know that others are coming. And when they will see this opportunity, they will jump in. Remember all of those guys we're talking of, those big influencers with millions of followers. You know, just talk about 10 million, 20 million followers. What will happen if all of those followers jump in, see what they have seen, the top guys have seen, and they become affiliate? Don't you think the door will shut as quick as possible, because we're making that numbers as quick as possible? So why should I even wait? But again, as Alex said, you can only introduce the business ONPASSIVE to others, but there is nothing you can do. You just tell them this is good. And when they see, if they see it, fine. If they don't see it, fair enough.
Exactly.
They become customers. Because I always made this statement. You can reject it now, but there is no way, whether you like it or not, you will use ONPASSIVE product. Either be it free or paid, you will use it. You will pay for it and use.
That's surely is a fact. That's a fact, right? Yeah, I'm just happy with that, because this takes us back to our famous NS, who would say some people deny ONPASSIVE for religious reasons, but somebody will use OConnect to preach to you. So those are the things that, whether we like it or not, we cannot escape. Before I hand over back to Alesh, guys, what we are sharing here, thank you for joining, guys. If you came a bit late, we are having a wonderful topic sharing with our brother Alesh from Slovenia, the only country in the world that has the spelling of love in it. That was what he told us earlier on, and I saw it. So the topic was ONPASSIVE is more than what you and myself can imagine. And of course, he is delivering it. So whatever we're discussing here, we have not been assigned by the CEO or the company to do it. We are just sharing the passion that we have for the company because we are visionaries. We see what Mr. Mufare is seeing, or we try to see what he is seeing, what lies ahead. And so we share depending on what we hear him say. He has not assigned us officially to say this. So whatever we say is not like he said we should come and say so. We analyze, we comment on what we hear him say. So we're sharing opinion. So Alesh, over to you. So just come from any angle. If at all you have another point or you think we should be gradually wrapping up, it's yours. You have the microphone now.
There were influencers mentioned earlier. It's an interesting thing. When I was inviting some guests to our event, many influencers were contacted, and the response was so different. Some of them didn't even want to hear. Some of them were listening, but at the end they said, no, thank you. And very few of them said yes, and they showed up. And the thing is that, as I said before, Slovenia is a small country, and several influencers have the same followers. And the one who will jump in first will get the most of it. And that's the whole point of being a good reseller. So
all right.
Do you agree on this?
Yeah, Collins, you're giving a thumbs up. So if you have something to add to that, you go for it so that we can round up, please.
Yeah, what Alex said is true. You know, a lot of people, like, for instance, I'm coming from the IT industry, a lot of IT engineers, they didn't want to see it. No matter how you present it, they said, no, what is good, but do you think it's feasible to put everything together, all these massive products with a single sign-on? They are all different standalone products, integrate them. So they look at the complexity of the system and said it's not possible. But my judgment was, and the argument I put forward, I said, all right, if someone can think it, means someone can do it. You know, it means it's possible, but why not give a go? Just have a look. And I was looking at Microsoft package. I said, all right, they put Word document, they put Excel and everything. This is a package with a single sign-on. You log in once and you get those products, a lot of them in publisher. So do you think someone cannot put web application different with a single database and a single sign-on? It's just a global database with multiple database talking to one, and then all the product mesh together. And we're like, okay, but you know, it will take time. You know, and a lot of people, they always think, but as you said, the influencers, they have, all of them have the same followers or different followers, but they follow, you know, all of these guys. The person, the one that will jump in with the millions of followers, what will happen? They will just take all of them in, and then the others will be loser, because if you come, the other guys, they've already come in. There is no way you can get them again, because they cannot have, maybe they'll go and have multiple accounts, sign 1 year, but again, it means we'll triple our affiliate position and we'll get there very fast. As Andy said, it can be 100 million or 200 million. And I said, thank you very much. We don't need any more. We never know. That's what we are saying from outside. We don't know. But thank you for bringing up that information.
Right.
We're just looking from different angles.
Exactly. Thank you. So I think a word wise they say is enough, right? So we're just doing our part. So Andy, I would like us to use this last minute to present this opportunity to people, given that we still care and while the room is still there, because we don't know when the doors will be shut, if that is Mr. Mufare's plan.
I think people need to come at this from a different angle. a lot of people try and set up their own business. There are a lot of, you know, self-employed people out there. I've been one for many years, and I've fought for whatever I've managed to get. You know, the leads that I got, the business that I've managed to write as a financial advisor. You have to fight for it, and across my entire career, I've been looking for a company that can do the bits for me that A, I don't know how to do, and B, I'm not very good at. So as a financial advisor, for instance, you have to be good at paperwork, you have to be good at sales, you have to be good at lead generation, you have to be good on the phone. All of these things, you know, you either pass out to somebody else to do the bit that you don't like doing, and paperwork was always my nemesis. I like sitting in front of people, and I like being able to explain how things work, and I like being able to help people, particularly with finances. But this is an opportunity that I've been looking for 40 years. It's a business that is done for you. So it does all the bits I don't know how to do. I don't understand how the products work. I don't need to understand how the products work because it does them for me. It will build me a website having registered a domain name. It will drive specific targeted traffic to the website, not this haphazard pay-per-click, specific targeted traffic. So it's customers looking for what it is that we have to offer. Yeah, it then closes the sale. It deals with all the customer support, and I'm sitting here doing this, twiddling thumbs. Now, I'm sorry, but I fail to see anybody who doesn't understand that. I can't get my head around it because it's all right. So, how, why, what doesn't make sense to me. So, my spin on it is if you get given an opportunity, take a look. It doesn't cost anything to take a look. And if that opportunity does what it says on the tin, well, hey, fantastic. Excuse me just a second because my power's about to go out and I have to.
All right, bro, no problem.
Thanks.
All right, no problem. Thanks so much. That was a powerful one, wasn't it? So, Alesh, Collins, do you want to go? Who should go last, Alesh or you? Alesh is the guest of honor. I'll let him go last. So, if you have another word, I just want you to invite someone to use this to catch up on this opportunity before they lose it. Alesh will be the last because you're the guest of honor here, bro.
Seriously, there is still time, time to get it coming for free. We came in with $97. I say, you know what? You can still come in for free. We don't need your $97. Come in. The price keep on dropping and now it's zero. Like Mike Ellie said, the price will go when you come as a business, you pay and then you go and then it will be zero. Soon ONPASSIVE will start to pay you. Now we are at the point of zero where you just have to get in, free registered. So there is nothing to lose. You don't have anything to lose to say, oh, they want to take my money. Oh, I'm not sure, I'm doubting. Just register, take a look. And if you are not happy, don't even ask for any explanation. Just take a look yourself. I like the way Comfort said, just nyati,
Yes.
Yes. You take a look.
Just sneak in. Nyati in pidgin means you sneak in and register and stay quiet. That's it.
Quiet. Look at it, and if you are not happy, click the delete button. Nobody will even notice that you came in and you left, But it's a very good thing to just come and see it. Funny. And if you are happy, you stick in there. That's my only advice.
That's very true, guys. If you want to nyati, you better nyati. Me and Fumi will say, who no go, no, right? So that's just the way to go. So, Brother Alesh, it's all yours now. So just say what you want to say. There are a lot of people who have joined from the lovely country Slovenia today. If you would like to say hi in your language, choice is yours. If you want to continue in English, go ahead and present this opportunity to the people watching us in case there's somebody still hovering over the fence. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, I would like to say hello to all the people that I send the link that they're watching now live. So, few sentences. Dober večer vsem skupaj, ki gledate to živo iz Slovenije in iz ostalih bivših republik. Upam, da vam je bilo všeč in da se bomo še kdaj pojavili na kakšnem takmu webinarju. So to close my thoughts, my mission in the future is to gather around myself people who have ideas, so I can give them support to make them come true. And with ONPASSIVE, I'm sure that we will make some great changes for our local community and even wider in the world. So looking forward for every new member, every new idea, and together we're all in it to win it. So
what a wonderful,
that's from my side.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate you coming today. And of course, family, thank you for joining. Whoever joined today for the first time, guys, you can see we are running on 7 different channels, including on Facebook. Just go ahead, subscribe, click on the bell. And if you like what we are doing, go ahead and share this. We do this to expose this opportunity as much as we can from our own small where we are. So guys, it's a family thing. It's a community that we have built together. Let's keep on keeping on together. So thank you, Alex, for coming. Thank you, brothers, for always being there to support the team. And of course,
thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, sure. We appreciate. Have a wonderful evening, guys. We love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Thanks.